So Imprisonment was the leader ability used for this utterly broken mid-range rent-free Triss Meteor Shower deck. Okay, now that leader got a 2 provision nerf, and then there were a couple nerfs to the cards within this deck, like the Spotter, which got a provision nerf from 5 to 6. There's 2 more provisions there that were eaten up, and then of course Igni and Yrden were reworked. So when I say the rework, we have Adrenaline instead of no Adrenaline, so now you can't use this as a last say. The ceiling was increased for Igni. I still think Igni's fine for the deck, but I really had to cut some corners in order to make this work and be as busted as possible, but as inexpensive as possible. We switched to leader to Imperial Formation, and honestly, it doesn't really take away much from the previous deck. I don't even think much has changed. The 2 provisions that we lost here, we made up with this leader, and it plays for a lot of points, 8 points, right? Plus it gives us armor, so it's defensive, and plus it helps protect the spotters and give them more reach, so you know, it actually benefits us quite a bit. Now when that's cranked out early game to stay with the opponent, we can go and play rent-free and look for something that's immediate and maybe something that's passive to use with it. The deck's really simple. I'm not going to talk about this one for a long time, guys. It's not a lot of fun to play for me because you're just stacking cards on the row, but if you're new to the game or you're just looking for something ridiculously strong to climb quickly, this would be the one for you here. So the idea is to stack the melee row with very high base power units like Renfri's Gang, like the Nilfgaardian Knights, Ard, Thane, Tortoise, etc. Once we get the row full with units, we take Triss Meteor Shower, we play her on range row, we boost our front row. It's about a 40-point swing, okay? We have cards like Ramon for tempo. If we lose a round and we're going into like a short round 3, for example, this plays really nicely with something like Nausicaa Sergeant, right? Because we get 10 points for 6 provisions. The only condition is that we'd have to lose a round before then. And, you know, another good option for Ramon would be a Spotter, of course, right? Look at the top 3 units in your opponent's deck. Choose one of them, gain armor equal to its power. Order, lose all armor. Look at the top of the units in your deck, right? And then you get to choose between getting vitality or getting a big boost if it's a soldier. I recommend going for the boost. We're looking for something like the 8 boost here or the 7 boost here. But even if it's a 5, it still plays 9 points for 6, which is probably like the worst case scenario. And I think that's just fine. We make a bunch of copies with this with Ramon. We have the slave drivers, we can hit off them before we remove the armor so that we can make other copies. Another spam that we could do if it's not this or this would be the locks. If we're playing into engine heavy decks, we can make quite a few locks with the slave drivers, right? All in the meanwhile getting bodies on the row for the Triss, right? If they come out at 1 power but their base power, for example, is still 8, the Triss boost is still huge, so you know. I have a little bit of Graveyard Punish. I have the Peller so that if we need to get around a defender or something like that and we don't have access to the Guillaume to take the status off that, we could do that so that we can get a good Ivar or a good Vilgefortz. So that's really the idea with that. I think Slave Hunter is a really interesting card because we get the 4 base body, we get 3 damage off of it, and if we hit a 4-point engine or something like that, we can get 1 body spawned on our side of the playing field. If it's something that could benefit us, if it has armor, for example, we can pad it up with leader. You know, if it's a Spotter, for example, after its armor's removed, we're playing into a mirror match, well, there's a good chance that we can get ourselves a free Spotter. So there's some cool ideas with that. And it's been going pretty well so far. Now, this deck took me to about 2450, 2460 MMR without even really trying. Last season, something like this took me to 2520 almost. And minor differences between the two. I'm just doing this because, again, we bring attention to the busted stuff. It gets the nerf. I don't think it received enough last season to cut it out of the meta, and I think that there's going to have to be some more changes to these cards. Otherwise, this will be what we continue to see for some time yet. So this is it, guys. I'll put the deck in the description. Check out the archive spreadsheet as well if you want to go ahead and give it a try. But you know I'm coming up with something really soon that's going to be able to counter this, okay? So enjoy it while you can, and we'll have other decks coming soon. I got 4 games with live commentary for you guys today, and we'll see you in the next video. That's it for now. So first up here we got Skellige Patricidal Fury, and it's kind of what we want to do, right? We want to be on red coins so we could really push our opponent here, and we don't have a lot of engines, so their point slam isn't really like as effective, like the removal, you know. I think this just goes. It's probably like one of the least effective cards. I can make something go tall and remove it, that's fine, but yeah, I guess that's what we'll do. This could be a Triss round, I don't mind.
Worry not, we'll tend your ankle biters too.
Yeah, Guillaume would go really tall if we take the Ramon into, you know, a couple of these knights, right? I think I'm gonna play, well, we have the tempo, right? That's the problem. On the bright side, they might not know exactly what we're playing because of the leader switch. If you guys haven't played since last season, the Imprisonment leader that would normally go with this type of deck got nerfed by 2 provisions. Therefore, I made the pivot, and this leader plays for 8 points, which is still effective, especially if we want to use it to stay within the game. Plays well against control as well, because we have the armor that we're giving the cards. Here. Just continue to boost this one. They go to 20, and then we stay ahead. That's pretty good. Six. I think I can still afford this. Right? We get it by 1. So boost self and enemy by half their combined power. So huge swing. Mind you, we play in the Champion's Charge, but we do get a really good removal target. I would have liked to have Ivar here, but I think this is just fine here. Okay. So that goes up fully. And this is what I'm talking about, okay? I'm going to take this and swap them so that they don't have Bloodthirst 3. We take the leader charges just to stay ahead, you know? We'll take the veil off that, I guess. Doesn't really do a whole lot for me, but I'd say the driver is kind of the weakest link in our hand, because what am I going to do? Give them free points? Maybe a lock, but we're not going to get really as much lock opportunity here. Okay. So again, reduce the Bloodthirst. I'm going to take the veil off that. We're going to kill it, and then we're just going to go in with the removal here. And that actually might brick the Sove, right? Because I think that's their setup in this deck. Just kind of feel kind of guilty, actually. Now, if we can't keep enough stuff on the board, I still have a very good offensive Triss. Think about it, right? I'm going to put this away. I'm definitely going to put that away, too. Okay. We'll just jam it. I think what I could probably do here is take a tortoise, use up the leader, play the Renfrey. They didn't get any of the warlords down, so they don't have that crazy big carryover, but at the same time they did play a few raids. We just don't want bloodthirst, you know? As the game goes on, their deck gets better. That's the big thing. They're a little bit slow round 1, round 2. Obviously, they're still trying to set up some plays here. If they go tall, it plays into some removal. We'll see. Fakusha's gonna hurt.
You died already. Or need I kill you again?
What do we got? Boost 2, increase, damage 6, play bronze, draw a unit of choice. That sounds good to me. If we can get cooldown 8, we're good. After playing 6 damage, that's actually a huge contrast. Whenever passing, it's probably that one, just to be safe. Play bronze, draw a unit of choice. I think it's actually Rune Mage, guys. Move. High base power. That's the only reason why we do it there. And because we get the +4, and because we just get the thin. These are going to make a huge difference in a short round. If I could pull a couple spotters, they're like impossible for them to remove, right? So much armor they have to chew through. And the spotters are really nice with this leader ability too. If someone does happen to take off the armor. So Skjortal. That's a good call with that. Maybe. I'd be pulling that, right? I mean, it's 50-50, so I'd get what I want. I take away 6, I add 6.
What is it you want? Kill me with poison. You'd have to drown me in it.
I have Bloodthirst 3 though. We're still card up. I mean, you take it, right? You do.
Praise be to the great sun!
You try to play Triss for like 30 points. Right now, Champion's Charge plays 8 points for 7 provisions, which is not very good if they want to take that route. Bloodthirst is going to be gone pretty soon. If they're looking to take Sove, they got to take Sove. If they don't take Sove on this turn, I just don't think they have them. And then we get the +4 boost at the end of the turn, which is nice. greatsword. Two and two. We got a lot of 6s, 7s, and 8s on the board, so it's kind of exactly what we want. We're not getting a better setup than this. They lose the Bloodthirst 3, so I think the greed in the situation is the tough part. If they spend leader, it's not going to be enough to get ahead. They're going to have to spend 2 cards, I think. Like leader and a card. Yeah, still probably 2 cards on leader. Yeah, okay. It was probably the best play we could make there. Nice. 51. See, I take 2 damage. That's the thing. I think I take the card. I just, I'm a little disappointed though. We get the +4. But I wanted to get out leader and another card. So we'll have to see what it is. Okay, there we go. Good. That's like the big part, right? That's what I was most worried about. Yeah. Okay. Card advantage and then the 4 points. I think we just win based on that. We got out Fakusha, Herald, Skjortel, Leader, Morkvark, right? Most of the raid cards. Yeah, that's the hand. And then what else? I mean, we can go and chance it, but I just think that I keep what I have here. The armor's nice. It's defensive. Everything we play is going to have at least 1 armor, so it makes all the removal trade down. So, King Brand's in deck. Do they have Blood Eagle? I'm pretty sure they have a second Blood Eagle, right? They can't get it because there's no Death Blow. Lock an enemy. Yeah, it's too bad we couldn't... I don't know why anyone would play Savage Bear instead of a Half-Brew, but... I don't know. I wish I can lock my own card. I think I'm supposed to just keep it like we don't click anything around here until they finish their play. That's going to be King Bran. That's a lot of points. If I would have boosted that off the Nausicaa, we would have prevented like 30 points. Just an FYI, think about it. They don't see the line? Maybe they do? It's probably clans. Yeah.
Look closely, kiddos, on my courageous mother.
Yeah. Bronze cards.
I heard you're a fan of my work.
We got Skellige, Patricidal Fury coming up here next. I kind of like the idea of Squirrel. There's a lot of things in Skellige that we can take care of that way. Our hand's kind of strong though, you know what I mean? It's like all gold cards. Jeez. I guess we should try and tempo. Oops, my turn. Let's try this again. Click. Boost.
Hit it when they run.
That's actually not bad luck. I like it. Problem is they pass pretty quick. I'm sure of it. If, here, I'm gonna play it anyways. Watch. No, they have to play a 7. But they'll pass before I get to 6, I think. I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. I think what we want... What we want is for them to play... Okay, I'm just gonna get rid of the bloodthirst a little bit here, you know? I want them to think I'm gonna take the Triss, and then we're gonna take a bluff pass. That's like a big deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stuffing their deck with anything sucks. Unless... You know what? I'm willing to take it because they have a million ways to make them anyways, and if it makes them not draw a gold card, then it's all the better for me, right? Please play. Like, I haven't wanted something so bad in Gwent all week than for someone to play the next card in their hand. Just do it. Just do it. Like, you know I'm greedy. Play the card. There you go.
Stench of fear. I knows it well.
I don't think they do it in 1. I don't think they do it in 2. But, I mean... We'll see. Without leader, I don't think they do it in 2. In round 1, I don't think so. So then we kinda get card advantage. I don't know. We'll see. I won. They still get the long round 3 they're looking for, but at least we get a double last say, which is kind of a big deal. I think it kind of helps give me more of a chance in this matchup. And then I could play Squirrel on a pass. Only one more gold card to get. There, that's good. Glad to see my hands all gold cards at least, right? One thing we have to be careful about is them bricking Triss through clogging my row. So from a mulligan standpoint, I don't think we can lose here unless we pull the gold. Be nice to have the Nausicaa, but we could maybe do like a whole play a bronze, draw a card by choice kind of thing. I feel like I have to keep things the way they are. Here.
To arms, all of yous!
What you got?
I think we boost this. And just who cares what. Yeah, that's what we'll do. They'll probably play their leader sometime before the game's over just to get more bloodthirst. And then we'll go and take Ivar then if we can. In the meantime, that's a good swing. Actually, it's probably better to take it. Nah, Herald's an engine that's just worth a lot of points here.
An interesting choice.
Now we can take Renfrey and just keep going. Okay. Play a bronze, draw a unit of choice. I like it. We'll use that just because we get more points. I'm expecting an early leader from them because our row's starting to get a decent amount of units on it, right? So if I can get out the gang next turn,
Demons don't scare me.
whoops.
We're one and the same.
You're about to try them out, mate.
My mind is mush, right? There it is. There it is. This is going to be Sove. I hope they put Sove in the same row as, because then it might just be worth playing all together. Look at this. Okay, they know better. Sure.
Kill me with poison. You'd have to drown me in it.
Take. I don't think we're gonna need to lock something, really, if I'm being honest. You think they put Skellige into this, into the one here for extra points? We'll make it a little bit more difficult, eat a little bit more damage before they get the payoff from it. They should have taken the Skellige on it. 2 armor. Would have played for 4, 7 instead of 6 damage. This game looks like it's over, though.
I'll gut you like fishes! Keep together!
I'm gonna take away Bloodthirst now. Just make it a little easier for us. Champion's Charge out of the way makes me feel really comfortable about the round win here. I think they have Bran, maybe Fukusha, and even then it's not enough. We just play the lock on the range row, I think, just cuz. Yeah, there's nothing that they really need to even lock. Or we need to lock. It's all deploy stuff here. There we go. And next game we have Imprisonment, Nilfgaard, and we go second. So we're in the the try-hard seat here. We can really push them. I'd like to have at least a lock in hand. There we go. We can make copies of it. I don't think I need Squirrel in this matchup. Okay, good. We boost something up a little more. We take Ivar. Maybe we could take Ivar after they take Ivar. I'm just guessing that it's going to be our mirror match. It's possible that they're playing Cultists or something different, but when you see this, it's kind of, you know. Let's try. They're missing some things. It's good to see.
Lead the lordling dogs until they beg for mercy to the great sun!
I have no reason not to play.
Obedience or the last!
We just gotta stay with him here. They're looking to use that tall punish. That's probably why they decided, look, we're going tall already. Let's make them go even taller, and let's do something about it. I don't think they have a lot of proactive plays, so they had to start playing stuff like this, right?
For the loveliest of maids!
That's a lot of points. $39. Move statuses. I can't really picture them doing anything else with that. What I'll do, take like that.
Notice! All roads
I'm good if it's Ivar. I'm really bad if it's Vilg. But again, it's red coin that we're on, so
back in line!
Igni's bad too, but they have less provisions now. I think they're setting up for the Ivar, really. There it is.
Turn your foe's strength against him. That's the trick.
He who Ivars first loses. That's pretty much how it goes.
I spy, I spy.
Play around Igni. Would have liked to take this first, but we need to stay in the round here. I'm kind of due for making him premium A. The fact that he plays for like 40 points.
Boss doesn't like
Huh.
I pledge it upon the herald.
Full leader is expensive, but it's so important to win round 1 in this game. I can't even stress it. And the fact that I missed some playmaker cards like the Ramon, really big deal. Okay. 3, 6, 7. I'll play Renfrey. Well,
Sharpen the bow.
okay, maybe that first, because they played theirs. It just feels like they're forcing me to play on the range row, and I'll do anything to avoid that until we have to. See if they'll settle for like a 10-point Igni. Their list looks pretty similar to last season's. There it is. Just for the points. We use our leader charges on our terms. We make them use theirs when they don't want to.
They'll pay for my stolen birthright.
See what they pull. Bronze and draw choice. Okay. Whenever you pass boost 4. Why would you take... Imagine if I had like a random Vanamar.
They used to call me Shrine. Wanna know why?
I'll use it that way because it's actually what keeps me ahead. So play a bronze and draw one of choice, okay. There we go. Round 1 feels like a round 3. I like it. I don't like the round 3s that feel like this. Okay. Just miss every gold card in the deck. Look. 13, 10, 10, 9, 8.
The able to pass.
At least if they lock it, we have an answer here. Okay. We'll get a couple things.
Mistake stars reflected in a pond for the night sky.
You know, I'm gonna take this now.
Out of the way, rabble!
Here's what we'll do.
Qcento!
Maybe it's better that we play it on ranged. Let it be an engine. I think they're just trying to move.
No good wine will come
Yeah.
from here, not even compost. Living souls in your wake shall ne'er deign forget your sake.
I don't think I'm gonna need Peller.
Have you ever laid eyes on a
40. You think last card's Triss? Okay, I think that I have better stuff left. We just have to draw it. Nope. Yep. Yep. They go first. Wow. Okay. That's fine. I missed 19 provisions, whatever.
Order will triumph. It must triumph.
Boost by each tactic. Damage by if it has at least yeah.
I swear on my lady Skellige.
It's kind of good now. Damn. Okay, that's the leader play. What are they gonna play? Maybe the... What do I have here? Gang, I guess? Or one of these at one point? They choose Gang because the base power. Oh, there's that. Yeah, there's that. That's better.
Does not go away.
I feel like they just drew everything they had and we didn't. 2 stratagems makes a big difference, though. We'll do offensive Triss by the looks of it. Yeah, we'll get extra points, too. Yeah, because look, we'll get the extra boost off these 2. Damage. There's that, there's that. We win by a few, but we missed a lot of cards. There we go. And next up here we got Double Cross. Thankfully we go second. It's a pretty good draw in round 1 too. A little top heavy, but I think I'm going to start doing the whole boost thing here. And then we'll go and take the Vilg and see if we can pull maybe something of value, right? Whether it be a rent-free or, you know what I mean?
You're about Troy down out to me.
Praise be to the great sun!
very early to go and take Roderick. They must not have a lot that they can play. Are they going to take a self boot? Okay, I thought they were going to kill their own card off.
Task.
That hurts.
By my honor, they will hang.
They literally took away a 10 provision card with the 9, so 9 traded for 10 and 5. And they know the importance of winning round 1. I think we'll do the same thing.
Interesting choice.
Watch close.
So the difference here is that we have gang and they don't. Okay, that's not bad. They spent 1. They took away that from us. I feel like we have more commitments so far. Yeah, it's a thing where we kind of want to...
Strength. For the Empire I endure.
We kind of want to bleed a little bit, you know?
The able that
Tristan's in their deck. That's valuable. Okay. They don't have it. Jeez. Okay.
There you go on!
Aid only shrine.
Play bronze, draw unit of the choice. Damage all enemy. It's probably that one. Whenever you play an even... Hold up. Odd power. Okay.
A pleasure to meet you.
They're going to have to get Renfrey to get lucky enough to get the Tris. You know what I mean? Roderick's like negative points. I mean, they could take Triss from me.
Back in line! Have you ever laid eyes on a deception of such grandeur?
I think that's what we're doing to be safe. We'll take leader plus 1 card. Maybe they don't have it. I was thinking it's simple Ivar here. Ah, okay. They were just reluctant to use it. That was a good trade. It kind of makes up for us not being able to even play the Rune Mage, you know? Here. Let's put Roderick back and not give them any points. Kind of want this.
I have scores to settle.
Nice. We have ours as well. Only thing I'm concerned about would be locks, and you'd think that they would just use them by now. Oops. It's whenever you play even power, so I lost a point. Jeez. I never choose this one. So whenever you play an odd beside the even, so we'd put this in here, and then we'd put the 1 in the pocket as well. In this pocket. Okay. Okay, that's a big lock here. So we go even into the odd, boost by the 2, and then same thing. That locks a lot of points. You think they'd do one sooner? Yeah. I guess it doesn't really matter where we play it at this point, right? 7? What do they have? Nausicaa. That's going to be my Ivar, I guess. Yeah, definitely. Okay, they're playing around it. Here. It's like I'm forgetting to even think about the passive here. Oh my. Even boosted by odd. So I was supposed to play it here. Okay, I gotta really tighten up on this. It can make the difference of the game at this point. That's a bluff.
Words don't scare me. We're one and the same. Kill me with poison. You have to drown me in it.
I think that's a bluff. I don't think they have another way to remove. It's the one. They use the Ivar. With all these cards they have that are the same as the ones that we have, how are they putting an Igni unless they have... Yeah, let's take that lock while we can. Oh my gosh. I gotta stop throwing it, K. Whenever you play even... So we're playing odd. We gotta put odd between evens. Here. I mean, there's nothing I really need to lock here. Just out of spite, I guess. That's tough. So I win this one.
How can I help?
With the misplays. And it came down to the Ivar play. That's what it was.